Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It's Brian Foote here, getting ready with my official Berkshire Hathaway hat and my Berkshire Hathaway annual meeting shirt because it is 2 days to go before the 2024 annual meeting. A couple things, and I'll be sending a bunch of videos from the event. Of course, outside the event because you cannot record inside. Just for any of you who are going, would love to meet you there, but do not record or take photos inside the event if you don't know that already. Anyway, a couple of things that I want to prepare you, those who are going, those who will be webcasting, and anybody else who's interested, a few things that we'll be thinking about when we go. If you look at Buffett's annual letter to shareholders that was released a few weeks back, a couple of really interesting things. There's a lot more than a couple of interesting things, but a few interesting things stand out to me that contextualizes things. As we're approaching Buffett's 94th birthday, which will be in August, there's some interesting tidbits that he's giving about the history of his investments. In this case, he said his first stock purchase was March 11th, 1942, and he says that substantially all of his net worth has been in U.S.-based equities. So here's a guy who walks the talk, and no need to reemphasize that, but to say that the concept of long-term investing is something that Buffett embraces and always has embraced. Points out the fact that 1942, the Dow Jones Industrial Average was 100 at that point, and over time, the Dow Jones Industrial Average has risen to 38,000 or so. So a nice return had you just bought an index fund. And we do talk about that. For people who are not interested in doing the individual stock picking that I like to do and that Buffett likes to do, is all you really need to do, as Buffett said, all they have needed to do is sit quietly listening to no one. Things turned around, and now the index hovers around 38,000, right? If you remember, 1942, the United States was in the midst of World War II. And so there was a tremendous amount of pessimism there. But if you would put your money in an index fund, had they existed back then, but if you had bought the Dow Jones Industrial Average, put $100 there, you'd have $38,000 for every 100 you invested. So, of course, that's 82 years. But if you invest with the perspective that you're buying a fractional interest in an individual company, or in the case of the Dow Jones, a fractional interest in 30 companies, you are doing something great for multiple generations.